Okay, hello everyone and welcome along to Agile NZ TV Live. I'm joined today by Ahmed Sidky, who's fresh from his keynote this morning. How are you doing, Ahmed?
Good, how are you doing?
Yeah, very well, very well. So you have one of the greatest nicknames I've seen, which is Dr. Agile. So I have to ask you, one of the big problems in the medical profession is that sort of antibiotics are losing their effectiveness because we're using them too much. Mm-hmm. Is there kind of an Agile equivalent, a practice or a technique that we just have thrown at everything and is now becoming less effective?
I think the sheer idea of practices
right.
are some of those antibiotics that are losing effectiveness,
yeah.
because we have, I think, moved to a point of canned practices where teams and organizations aren't thinking about the actual problem they have,
yeah.
but more going towards, oh, let me just apply Scrum or SAFe or LESS
yeah.
or DAT or any of the methodologies. And what I really hope to see coming back is teams customizing things to make sure it works for themselves, getting the strong understanding of the mindset behind Agile,
yeah.
and then understanding the why behind the practices,
absolutely.
and then customizing them
yeah.
for themselves. Yeah.
Cool. So it's treating sort of the how as the outcome rather than the actual outcome as the outcome.
Yeah, and understanding the why.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Cool. So you did your keynote just a couple of hours ago.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you talked about and what the main ideas were?
Yeah, sure. So the key thing from the keynote was the secret ingredient to sustainable organizational agility.
Not secret anymore then?
No, it's not a secret anymore, but as simple as it is, it's people.
Yeah.
It's investing in people, and we see a lot of organizations today investing in strategy, structure, and process, and methodology.
Right.
And if people were to focus on, if organizations were to focus on having people go through a journey of transforming their mindset and understanding how they work, then they'll be able to, again, going back to the antibiotic, customize the way they work to fit themselves.
Yeah, nice, cool. So I guess one of the big themes of this conference is around transformation. Can you sort of share with us, is there a particular experience that sticks out in your career that really changed how you approached a certain problem or your mindset in general?
Sure.
It's a big question, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is a big question. So the way I define transformation is and this was again part of the keynote, it's like strawberry jam. It's right. Once it's transformed, you can't bring it back. Yep. And I think that the thing that changed for me that I don't think can ever come back is really understanding the value of people as knowledge workers
right. in
the creative economy that we're in today,
yeah.
Versus understanding them as resources, sort of in the industrial age mindset.
Yeah.
And, I've now worked with people, helped transform, and I think my passion for human centricity, right?
Yeah.
Like being human centric, I don't think that's ever going to change at this point.
Nice, cool. So we're here in New Zealand as well.
Yeah.
Have you been to New Zealand before, or is this your first time?
No, this is my second or third visit, actually. Yeah.
Cool. So you're a fan of the country in general?
Oh, I love the country. Love it, absolutely.
Do you get to spend some time here, or are you shooting straight out again?
This trip, I'm gonna have to jet right out.
That's a shame.
But the past trip, I got to see.
So you've seen some of the country, cool.
Especially downtown. I'm in love with it.
Yeah. So I guess one final question. New Zealand has been host to a couple of relatively famous fantasy movies. You might have heard of Lord of the Rings. If you had to sort of compare your Agile career and your journey to a movie, which one would it be?
Oh, wow. That's a hard one. I don't know.
Well, we can go with genre. Would it be an action or just a fantasy sort of thing?
Well, I think my my Agile journey, I would say it's more of potentially a drama.
Yeah. Lots of twists and turns.
A lot of twists and turns, and sometimes feel that we're a small group of people, almost a lone voice, trying to bring people back to the principles and values versus the methodologies. And there's a lot of methodology talk, and so I would say drama for now.
Awesome, that's good. Right, thank you so much. It was really good to talk to you, and congratulations on your talk.
Thanks.
It was really cool.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Cheers.